Habitat Stories. Laura Manning, Chapter 3, Dream Come True. Laura Manning and her kids, Aidan and Emily, lived at the Samaritan Inn, a comprehensive program for the homeless in McKinney, for almost a year and a half. Although difficult, it enabled Laura to focus on her family, online college classes, work at the McKinney Homeless Youth Shelter, and the completion of her sweat equity hours. She even made the time to help other future Habitat homeowners with their home construction on the weekends. In October, work on Laura's Habitat home was completed, so she was now able to make plans to move to her new home in Wylie, Texas. Her house dedication ceremony was scheduled for November 7th, 2020.
All right, Mayor Hogue. And we really need to give him special thanks. This is probably his last official.
So, Laura, Aidan, and Emily, are you guys ready to be Wylyites?
Yeah.
Yeah? Huh? Well, did you know you made it just at the right time? Because you know what tomorrow is, right?
No.
You don't know what tomorrow is? Laura, you know what tomorrow is.
Sunday.
No? Well, it is that, but you know what tomorrow is, Aidan? Tomorrow, Wylie, Texas turns 133 years old. So November the 8th, 1887, 42 people voted to make Wylie a town. 6 people voted against it. Those 6 people don't live here anymore. But tomorrow is actually the city's birthday on our 133rd year. So we do want to welcome you to the great city of Wylie, Texas. I like to call it 39 square miles of heaven on earth.
Getting this house has been a dream for probably about 10 years. I wanted to start by thanking Habitat for this amazing opportunity. I was talking to my son one day and he goes, I can't wait till I'm old enough so that I can go out and help at the construction sites to help other families too. And I thought that was just so amazing. And this opportunity has helped us to have our own home. It's helped us to get to know so many other people, and it's a wonderful opportunity that we would not have a house had it not been for Habitat. So I want to thank Habitat and all the donors that have helped this dream become a reality. Thank you. And this is another first for me. I've never got to present keys to a family either, so the most important thing of today is here is your key to your new home. And I have 2, so I know she wants one too. So hold them up high so we can get a good picture.
Laura's dream came true, and she was now a new Habitat homeowner. But what she didn't realize at the time was that the greatest changes were yet to come. Aidan and Emily quickly settled into their new home. Laura began to see changes in their home life soon after moving in.
They definitely have their own space. They walk to school, walk home, or ride their bike because they were able to get a bike now. There's a park right down on our street at the end of our block, so they go there and they play. They are more willing and wanting to learn how to start like making dinners and stuff to help when I'm at work, so I don't have to come home and cook the dinner. They've learned how to use the air fryer, how to use the Instapot. And they're learning a little bit on the stove. My son likes doing chicken, and my daughter is liking just kind of throw stuff in. And so it's like a soup. She likes that. Normally has a bunch of vegetables in it. We do the ground beef on the stove and then put it in there. We got a hammock out there, so I'll go chill in the hammock. Kids run around. We kick the soccer ball, throw it.
Along with moving into their new home, Aidan and Emily transferred to the Wylie schools. Laura has seen amazing changes in her children's school and social lives since they started their new schools in 2020 and over the next 2 years.
Yes, my daughter seems to be getting more help with school, which she needs. And then my son was always bored in school, And Wylie was the first school district that actually said, okay, we'll put him in advanced classes. And he's been much better since then. We've been in the house for almost 2 years, so they've been at the same school, and they're not the only thing they change is when they go to a different school because of their age. And they're able to do soccer now, they're both in band. The friends they're making are the friends they're gonna stick with the rest of their life, or at least until they finish high school. We go the Wylie Youth Soccer Association, because that's what my son's done for the past 2 seasons.
Yeah.
And so I knew that through them, and even that is amazing. Like there'd be times I couldn't take him to games, and I'd call his coach, and his coach would come pick him up and take him.
Moving into a new home is one thing, but moving into a new community is another. Laura, Aidan, and Emily moved from a homeless shelter, and then to an apartment in McKinney, and finally to their forever home in Wylie. Laura expected this new community to be different, and she was delightfully surprised.
Everyone's really friendly, even those that aren't with Habitat. My kids have made so many friends just from the neighborhood, and they're that's right across the street from our house. They do different events throughout the year, and they'll come. They do caroling and around Christmas time, so they come knock on all the doors and sing for us.
Yeah.
It's just the whole Wylie community is really friendly and helpful.
Along with a new home, new schools, and a new community, after many hours of long, hard schoolwork, Laura received her new master's degree in psychology.
I actually recently just finished my master's degree.
Wow.
So that was a huge accomplishment. I'm trying to get into that career now, which of course it's going to take some time because I need to do some internships. So, but just having that ability to get that degree when I didn't think I'd be able to afford it. I'm wanting to use it to get into counseling to help. I'm hoping just more towards the juvenile side, since that's what most of my degrees are in. But from anything from addiction to family counseling, just really anything to help someone that's in need.
This year, the Mannings added a new member to their family, a German Shepherd mix named Pepper.
We actually have one.
Nice.
It's a German Shepherd mix. She just turned 1 year old.
Oh my
And
gosh.
she's almost got her CGC certification. She's getting that on Sunday, and then she'll be starting her service dog training.
Once certified, Laura looks forward to taking Pepper to work with her. Laura believes strongly that Pepper can help connect with the juveniles she works with at the homeless shelter. Laura is not someone that waits around for something to happen. She's always thinking about what's next in her life. Laura decided that the next thing she wants to do is to give back to Habitat by becoming a Habitat mentor.
What it is when new families come into the program, they get a mentor, and they walk through the whole process with them, from helping them to get hours to helping them select different parts of their house, the floors, the countertops, cabinets, helping them get their appliances that they need, just meeting with them, making sure that the process is going fine, they have any questions, they're meeting the hours that they need, just making sure they're able to make it the whole way.
When we caught up with Laura this year, we were astonished at all the changes that she, Aidan, and Emily have been through since the dedication of their new Habitat home on that cool Saturday in November, almost 2 years ago. The changes in their home life, schools, social life, community, higher education, and even new family members were incredible. Laura Manning never expected COVID-19 to leave her jobless, penniless, and homeless, but she found the opportunity through Habitat to pull herself up by her bootstraps, turn her life around, and make her home ownership dream finally come true. Laura now has a new foundation on which she's building a better life for her family.
Habitat is such an important location and program because it not only helps me, it helps so many people that have never had a house, never get the opportunity, who can't afford an apartment because rents keep going up and jobs don't necessarily go up in pay just because of that. To help people who have had a rough time, not necessarily because something they did, but just because of life.